The next show we're going to be talking about is Gabriel DropOut.
Oh yeah, this one. I don't know what I take away from this. I really don't. This one is just, I mean, it's fun.
Yes.
It has its moments. I just don't know where they're gonna go with it, honestly. I mean, it almost reminds me of what was that one anime that was super gory? It was the beat to death angel.
Oh, Angel Beats.
No, it was because we're like she'd pull out like a club and like tear the guy in like half.
Yeah, Angel
Death
Beats.
Angel Dokuro-chan. Okay, yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But see, this is what I'm saying though. Look. You've at least seen the first episode of this, right?
Yes, I've seen 2. I think
you've seen 2. Okay, it has those like episodic moments where we're just gonna show this little thing that happens in their life, and then we're gonna move on. And I'm going to show this little brief thing we have. And, like, sometimes it's like, okay, some social awkward moments, something that maybe normal people would not necessarily do or say. We're going to throw this in there and see what happens. And then once it's over with, we're like, okay, we're done. You know, and it's like, and it's kind of the same thing that happened in that one, where it was just like, here's a random moment and something happens. Okay, now we're going to move on. Here's another random moment and something else happens. And you're like, okay, it's kind of nice, but we're like, I don't know where we're going with this. So I mean, I don't know. It's funny. It's refreshing in a lot of ways. I don't necessarily mind the characters, but I'm not necessarily enthralled with them either.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. You know, it's kind of cool. You have an angel who's basically acting like more or less a demon who's acting more or less like an angel. And another demon who just messes everything up that she possibly ever could do or would do, regardless of whatever it is. And then you have another angel who's like, you're like, there's something wrong with you. There's just, you're a little bit wrong. You take a little bit too much enjoyment out of treating the demon that can't do shit right wrong. You take a little too much enjoyment out of that, which I mean is funny. Having the dog and be a running gag where it constantly takes her melon bread is absolutely hilarious. That's just a running gag, and they're gonna do that like the entire freaking anime. I can already tell. Yeah, it's gonna be a running.
Like even if there's no reason, like they're in a completely different town. They're on like a school trip or something like that. She's like, oh, I got me some melon pie. The dog's just gonna run and snatch it.
I can tell. I mean, I'll still laugh, but I'll be like, really? We had to go there, really? You know. So I mean, I don't know. It's not anything amazing. It's not bad, but it's not anything amazing. Is why I'm kind of looking at it, you know. So I'm just like, it's a nice little, I guess, lighthearted. I don't even necessarily say lighthearted because it has some kind of like. You're like, oh god, that's just wrong kind of moments. But you know, like the time when she tried to teleport herself into the school, yeah, and you're like, oh god, we went there, we had to go there. She tries to use her angelic powers to transport herself from her apartment to her seat in school, and she's out of practice because she thinks it's too hard for her to walk that far. And she ends up only teleporting her underwear. And the fact that like all the guys see this angelic like underwear floating down and they all like pray to God or something. You're like, oh, really? You know, I mean, it's funny, but oh god, it's just, you're like, I don't know what to think of this one. I really don't. I'll still watch it. Don't get me wrong. I'll still watch it because it's not bad. It's just I'm not sure what I even want to take away from this one. I don't know. What's your thoughts?
So I absolutely love this show. This type of show is like totally in my wheelhouse. Out of the main characters, is like you have Gabriel, the main character. She's starting to become like a fallen angel because she's not doing anything nice anymore. She started out so nice and angelic.
Oh, yeah, she did. And then Emma Mose messed her up.
For some reason, there was a laptop in her room with a game installed on it.
And already playing.
And she don't know where it came from. Ooh, what if somebody planted it?
It's possible.
Ooh, that would be, if they put that in that show, I would absolutely, oh my God. So, but yeah, and then she's like, oh, what is this? And people are like dying. She's like, oh, I'm going to save them. And then she just spirals out of control. And yeah, there's like, so there's some moments like the floating underwear moment that just had me cracking up completely, because it was one of the things where she's like, oh, okay, she's out of practice. She's like, I'm kind of lazy now. I don't want to do this. I want to do that. And it's like, she's so out of practice that she can't even use her powers anymore. And like, she totally embarrassed herself because it landed on her desk. And she's like, of course I'm not going to go to school. Like, so, I loved that part about it. The girl, so yeah, then other than the Gabriel, then there's the purple hair girl who's like the demon, but she's more angelic than all of the angel characters in this show. Yeah. Gabriel brings it up a couple times to her, and she's like, it's like, you're more angelic than me. And yeah, she tries kind of to be bad, but she doesn't do a good job at it. Then there's the redhead demon, and she is my absolute favorite character. Oh God. She's definitely the character that you has a quality that you don't like with the
Oh yeah, no, that's what I said immediately. I'm just like, oh God, stop it.
But one thing about it, I've noticed from this character, there's two different types of laughs like that. There's the snobby rich girl who's like, ah ha ha, I'm better than you. And then she uses it as her evil laugh, where she's not the, oh, she's more like the, cackling kind of.
It's a little different. I'll give you that. But I mean, still, it's just one of those annoyances that you're just like, stop it.
So,
and you're missing one other character.
Yes. And for the redhead, I do like how she's trying so hard to be evil, but she's so incompetent.
Oh yeah. And well, see, and the difference between her and the other demon is like she will do little things correctly, which is like minor things that are more of an annoyance than actual evil deeds or whatever. And then she'll end up like absolutely failing and messing herself up completely. Whereas the other demon will like start to do something bad and then immediately retracts it. Because then she actually feels bad about it.
And like for the redhead, like when she didn't do her homework.
Oh yeah.
She has like a freaking mafia guy as her teacher.
She's like, and I don't feel bad about that one
She's
bit.
like,
no.
You can't do nothing about it. And she's crying in the hallway.
Yeah, because he's having her whole buckets of like water in each hand.
Like, oh, she's so cute.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's definitely my favorite character. And then you have the silver-haired girl. She has a messed up personality, like you said, but there's one like huge character flaw that I wish they would change, and then I would be okay with how she is. She likes to take advantage of people, and she tries to find the most gullible people and have them do the silliest things. And the redhead girl falls for it absolutely every time, except for at the end of episode 2, where she wanted to like live at her house, and she started like at first she fell for a couple things, and then she started wising up, and I'm like, good job, redhead. But one thing that I think would make that character way better is if she was smarter than everybody else, not just the gullible people, to where she could kind of trick a lot of people into doing things, and that's what she does, is just get stuff from everybody else. As of right now, she's only picking on the redhead girl. So I hate her for that because that's my favorite character. And I wish for her that she would try to get over on other people.
I don't know.
Like zeroing in on that one character.
But she kind of does, though, because I remember or I don't know if that was later on. It might have been. Did you get to the cafe scene?
The cafeteria where they were getting lunch, or
no? There was the purple-haired demon took the silver-haired Angel out to a cafe because she wanted to get to know her better.
Okay, I don't think I've seen that part.
Okay. She kind of does. I'll say this. Like she doesn't just kind of pick on the redhead. She kind of like she kind of goes around and messes with people kind of on a general basis. So
Okay.
I think she just likes to mess with the redhead because she's so easy to do it with. You know,
She's she's like, oh my God, you're a gift from heaven. You're
basically, basically, she's just like, I don't. If I'm feeling bad or anything, I can just do something to you, and all of a sudden, I'm great. And I know it's gonna work, whatever it is. So,
yeah. So I like how she's scared of dogs. That's the redhead. That's funny for her. But I'm curious where the little Cerberus puppy is gonna come in.
yeah, I have no idea.
I want to see the reaction between Cerberus and her. What if it's like she's scared of cute dogs and she's just fine with Cerberus?
That could probably be a case.
And Cerberus is a bit like a demon. That'd be funny. But yeah, I'd definitely say if you like slice of life shows, cute girls doing cute things, this is definitely a good one.
See, and that's probably where I'm like iffy on it because it makes me laugh every now and then, but at the same time, it's a slice of life. It definitely is a slice of life anime because I don't see necessarily anything major or like plot twisting like going to happen or more or less. It's just gonna. This is the way it's gonna be. There's gonna be like no major issues or problems. This is just how we're gonna do things, kind of thing.
Yeah, there's no overarching story back in.
No. So at the same time, I'm just kind of like, eh.
I watched the first episode of Chaos Child, and I was confused again. I was like, wait a minute. That happened in the first series. Wait.
Are they just redoing it?
So the first episode was an hour long.
So it just, even now, it just gives me shivers thinking about that moment. I love in animes moments like that. Moments of where you're just like, oh, yeah, now you fucked up. You fucked up, you fucked up, you fucked up. Yep, bye.